Hey everybody, it's Alicia here. Thanks for stopping by the Cigar Vixen channel for another exciting shipment from Privada Cigar Club. So I actually got too excited this month and I opened my box before filming. I wasn't thinking, I just got it and I got all excited. So sorry about that. Normally I actually cut it open and take it out of the box in front of you guys. But for this month, let's just call it, Christmas jitters or excitement or whatnot. So nonetheless, this is my December shipment from Privada Cigar Club. If you're late to the game or you've never seen a Privada Cigar Club video that I've put out, or you just don't know what I'm talking about, to give you a little refresher, Privada Cigar Club is a really cool cigar club that I joined not too long ago, but I have yet, knock on wood, I have yet to be disappointed with the surprise cigars that I get every month. What's really cool is you go on their website, privadacigarclub.com, you hit get started, and they ask you like a series of questions. It's not too long of a survey or whatever, but they just ask you some questions so they can get to know your palate, and not just the average, what kind of cigars do you smoke, nothing like that. More of like, what type of cigars do you like to smoke? What time of day do you like to smoke? Do you drink coffee? Do you like chocolate? Do you like stinky cheese? Stuff like that. So they ask you a little bit more to really understand, each and every one of our palates, which is cool. They have always sent me cigars that I have enjoyed, the vitolas that I like to smoke, or the type of blends or the regions that I enjoy. So again, it's not like any other club out there. They're not just sending you random cigars. They're actually going out there and they're searching for those super unique or limited runs or cigars that sometimes you can't even find anymore. And they happen to have a hookup, so we all benefit from that. So it's a really cool club that I wanted to, talk to you guys about. And again, I try every month when I get my shipment to share it with you guys so you can see what's coming if you haven't received yours yet, or if you're like on the fence about joining. It's a great price. It's like $25.99 a month plus shipping. And you get, again, 3 different cigars that are not just regular cigars. They're not cigars that you're going to find in your average humidor. They're those uber rare, very special type of cigars. So all that being said, let's go ahead and get into what we have for December. Now, every shipment comes with this beautiful package here. And it does come with your nice little Boveda pack, which is super important. If you ever get cigars from anybody that doesn't send them to you with the Boveda pack, you should send them back, because that's the way you keep your cigars properly humidified and making sure that you're, getting the best product that you can. And it also comes with a description, so you know exactly what you're smoking. They've actually taken the time to really do a very thorough write-up of the cigar, of the tasting notes, and even a step further by recommending what you can pair it with. So it's really cool. So starting with these lovely, lovely cigars here. Woohoo, very excited. So we have, first up, we have the HVC Black Friday. So Rainier Lorenzo, the owner and blender behind the brand HVC, has got some voice. You hear authenticity in it. Deep, sandpapered, and worthy of a movie villain. He named his brand after his birth city, Havana, Cuba. He moved to Wisconsin 3 months after coming to America. Why Wisconsin? Science. Rainier worked in a genetics lab for 7 years, artificially inseminating embryos for animals. But tobacco was a family passion. So in 2009, he took a trip to Nicaragua to the Aganorsa farm, which is probably the most sought after Nicaraguan tobacco today. In 2011, he started HVC and put out his first blend while still working in genetics. HVC cigars are different. I feel like the brand is where Tatuaje was 10 years ago, but with a different trajectory. More traditional, I suppose. You can tell the cigars are blended with a Cuban palate, yet using the Nicaraguan tobacco that is so sought after these days. The Black Friday cigar comes out once per year, as you guessed it, on Black Friday. Only 7,500 of these cigars are available, and when they're done, that's it. Rainier was gracious enough to share this offering with us. The blend is Mexican San Andres over Nicaraguan binder and fillers. Yum! I love Mexican San Andres. Tasting notes. In this order of progression, big leather, full red pepper that lingers, black pepper on the retro, be careful the first third, sweet and sour like sour candies, cocoa and buttery floral smoke that turns into what reminds me of a beautiful raspberry jam. Wow, that's pretty awesome description. Sourdough bread notes. Eventually it settles down and you get roasted herb notes, think rosemary, to add to the above along with peanut butter hints and vanilla. I can't say I've ever gotten some of these flavors before. It's remarkable. Sounds like it. So pairing notes: rye whiskey, single malt scotch from the Highlands or Islay. Smoke this on a full stomach late in the day. All right. And it tells you their Instagram handle, which is at HVC Cigars. P.S. I'm beginning to feel that San Andres is the new broadleaf. Yes, I would have to say I agree with that. San Andres should be used on so many cigars. It's like one of my favorite tobacco leaves. So next up is the Sindicato Miami edition. So this one says, so look at that beautiful stick there. So Sindicato Miami 2015, aged 3 years and 1 month. You are now holding a limited edition 2015 release of a Sindicato called the Miami. This was a very expensive, rare, and unique cigar. Sindicato put fears in the hearts of other manufacturers in 2013 when they announced their entrance into the industry. It was headed by Jim Colucci, a fine man, a veteran of the business who was a big shot at one of the largest companies in the industry before leaving to start Sindicato. They teamed up with major retailers across the country to form the brand and build on an already built-in audience. Looking to compete with the biggest and best brands, this stick was to be their home run that batted their other blends across the home plate. In my humble opinion, I heard about the stick but never saw it until now. Jim really embraced our club a few months back and has supported us ever since. This is a Nicaraguan puro coming out of Casa Fernandez in Miami, wrapped in corojo jalapa and bound and filled with Esteli jalapa. This beautiful perfecto is a work of art. So tasting notes: white toast, floral notes, graham cracker, charred wood, salty powdery smoke with cinnamon at times, and other baking spices. Pairing notes: pina colada or coconut rum, eggnog, and or red wine. This is a great golf cigar as it takes a while to smoke. So I'm totally seeing somebody on the golf course with this, with like their little thermos full of eggnog for the holiday season, right? I mean, I could see my brother-in-law doing that actually. He's a big golfer. I have tried my hand at golfing and I have figured out that I'm not the best at it. So even more reason to go practice, right? And why not have that nice cigar? So third up, this one I'm really excited about. It's no stranger to me. This is the Rose of Sharon by Southern Draw. It's a beautiful box press Lancero. It's a lovely, lovely stick. I have had it in my top 5. So obviously, again, filling out the little questionnaire in the survey, they're paying attention to my palate and to the vitolas that I like because I always seem to get a Lancero in every shipment. I love it. So Southern Draw Rose of Sharon Lancero. Southern Draw Cigars is the product of a labor of love by Robert and Sharon Holt. Robert is an armed forces veteran who started smoking cigars after the military. He built wireless networks all over the globe, including South and Central America. This is where he caught the cigar bug. He enjoyed the culture so much that he vowed to create his own brand after many years with the help of his wife and some other veterans. He was connected with A.J. Fernandez at the famed Tabacalera Fernandez in Esteli, Nicaragua. Robert and his partners maintain what they call a culture of honor, where people avoid intentionally offering others and maintain a reputation. People avoid intentionally offending others and maintain a reputation for not accepting improper conduct by others. Now, this is a company I can get behind. Absolutely. The Rose of Sharon is a newer blend for the company, and I believe it is the first time using a Connecticut shade wrapper. Don't get confused. This smoke is dynamic. Yes, it is. It scored a 100 on recent reviews. It's also a box press Lancero, and we love that. The wrapper is so soft and elegant, but wait until you start smoking it. It has a Connecticut shade from Ecuador wrapped around both Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers. They only use the finest tobacco in this product. The Rose of Sharon is an ode to Robert's wife, Sharon Holt, who hooked us up this month. This is one of the best cigars I've had this year. So I would agree with that. The Rose of Sharon is so elegant, but it has a lot of flavor. So not what you would expect from a typical Connecticut. For those of you who are like not huge fans of Connecticut, this will appease to you, but those of you who are fans of Connecticut, this will also please you because it just has a lot of flavor and it has that very subtle, smooth elegance to it. Named after such a sweetheart in the industry. She's really a rose. I mean, I hate to coin the phrase, but she really is. Robert Holt and her are just like some of the nicest people that you'll ever meet. True humanitarians. They're always giving back to the community. They're just super nice people. So anyways, the tasting notes, it's buttery, heavy cream, blonde smoke with the perfect balance of salt and pepper, fresh flowers, and butterscotch. Cedar, slight hops at times mixed in with vanilla, sweet bread, and notes of amaretto. Here and there, the sweetbread turns into pound cake flavors. Unreal. Pairing notes, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, aged rums and brandy, dessert pies, and whipped cream and toffee. So very nice. This also tells you to follow Privada Cigar Club on Instagram, and then make sure that when you are on Instagram that you tag whatever manufacturer that you're smoking, give them some love so that we can keep getting some great sticks. Again, a lot of the cigars are those super unique, hard to find. And in this case, you know, this HVC only came out once a year, limited run of 7,500. So again, these aren't your typical cigars that you're going to find in any humidor. It's a great club to join. And even better, especially for the holiday season, it's a great gift. So if you're watching this and you're not a very frequent cigar smoker, this would be a very nice gift for somebody in your life who is, just to say, I would love to receive a gift like this, just saying. I'm already a member, so, you know, it's okay. But I could think of a handful of people that I know that would enjoy a gift like that. So definitely make sure you check out the PrivadaCigarClub.com. And as always, I thank you so much for tuning in to my December shipment and wishing you all a very happy holiday season. Cheers.